welcome back to Not the Chew Out Streams. Yes, I'm aware that this started early in the afternoon time, but I missed out because things have been hectic. We've been looking for new locations to moving for new locations to move in, and we had to check out several today. Once again, they were duds, and I had to do it all over again. I had to do it all over again on Sunday, but this time we only have two. We only have two houses to check out, and after that, I could just take a load off finally. Hi there, Joseph. Welcome back. Thankfully, I didn't see any spoilers online, though, because WWE, of course, would never spoil things because when it comes to pre-recorded stuff, they do it obviously after the regular time, but wrestling news people would, so that's one thing I didn't catch. And yes, I'm also aware that I have been slow on my Instagram page when it comes to news, but I've been really busy, but I hope to be able to write down all the stories I can because I do have a lot of them. Listen, the crowd boo Logan Paul as they should. In WWE and in life. I agree. Hi, UDM. Welcome back. On the bright side, it being pre-recorded, there'll be no interruptions. So it's commercial free and no interruptions. But don't worry. I'll try my best to watch it at 3 o'clock at the real live time. Because I do want to watch it live. Oh, Becky Lynch. Of course she would be here. I was like, who is that? But I forgot her music's changed. Hi there, everyone. My name's Kayla, but you call me KK. Turn up the volume. My mom's not in the living room right now. She's in my brother's room. She'll come back because she has to check on the french fries and chicken anyway. Hi, MFB, welcome. Hi, Mackenzie, welcome back to. That's the kind of fur coat I would want, but it definitely gives me velvet cosplay. If I had more money, I would have gotten that same exact coat because my velvet cosplay could use a coat like that, just in black and obviously with the heart trimmings. It's Becky Lynch, obviously saying hello to the Ireland folk. Did I hear Chris Jericho is returning to WWE? It's not for sure, but he's definitely in the talks of trying to, because he did make it clear that he doesn't want to re-sign with AEW again. So yeah, he said, let's take this WWE try once again, but I don't know if anything's for sure, but I hope so.
I finally get to say, you don't deserve it. No, you do not deserve it. None of you deserve to be on TV. None of you do. I petitioned in the back to try and get this show cancelled. You're so upset by this. You're so upset by this. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? First of all, well, you're not gonna get it.
We want Lyra. You guys are so fake. You guys are so fake. First you chant, you deserve it. Now you're like, we want Lyra. I would love to see Chris Jericho show up at AAA event. He had some incredible matches 30 years ago in Mexico. I wouldn't know. I definitely wouldn't know, because my memories of Chris Jericho are fond but also vague at the same time. My most fondest memory of Chris Jericho would actually be the time when he teamed up with Kevin Owens, and the whole list gimmick and everything. that was one of my more fond memories of Chris Jericho. And I love his light up jacket. That's one jacket that I wish I could always own. And the Naomi jacket before the Naomi jacket. I put it loud. What do you mean? It just made the list. Yes. I never forget the time. I never forget the time when he called the guys from Tank. If you don't know what that is, it's that reality show where those two guys from Las Vegas makes these amazing fish tanks, and Chris Jericho, he called them to make a tank for him, and they put a replica of the list inside his fish tank. That was fun.
I shouldn't even have to list them, but I'm gonna, because that's what heroes do. They go the extra mile. I was the first woman to win the main event of WrestleMania. Who
Ule.
I am a Grand Slam champion. I make history every single year. I'm making history right now. And on top of all of that, I have a very hot American husband. All of that. Any of that. Should have gotten me a parade. You should give me a parade. Or a mural or a statue on Grafton Street would be my preference.
Excuse me?
But no, instead I have to come home, get off of my first class jet, walk through the airport, and I don't see my groundbreaking face anywhere. No, there's rugby players I've never heard of. I only assume nobody else has. The media will write opinion pieces
To be
about
fair,
Katie Taylor.
nobody would know rugby.
Alright, fine, she's a good
At least
boxer,
here.
But can't she cut a promo? Barry Keoghan will play the same oddball character and everybody loses their mind.
Did I see today Naomi calls Stephanie B. Velveeta? Yeah, I mean, I halfly read that tweet that they sent to each other, but not really. That's what they called each other. How funny. It's Tiffany Stratton. She's wearing plaid. An AJ classic. But I know she's wearing plaid because of Ireland, though. That's not why, though. But when I see plaid in those colors, it reminds me of AJ Lee's style because she did wear a lot of plaid attire. But she did wearing a cute plaid outfit because that's, Ireland's thing to wear plaid. She should have used. It looks fine with white, but obviously I'm more color based. So if you're gonna have plaid, have some black trimming. But it's fine. I understand why she put white lace trimming. Lawn prissy girls to the end.
You're on the wrong show, sweetie. And I've actually come to enjoy my time here in Dublin, Ireland, because I believe everybody here knows exactly what time it is.
It's tippy time.
So, Rebecca, you can leave.
Oh, Rebecca.
Everybody here in Dublin, Ireland, I will make you leave.
Nia Jax once again. Oh. But Nia Jax and Becky Lynch, it always concerns me. Because their beef is real. CM Punk and Seth Rollins hate each other. Nia Jax and Becky Lynch hate each other. They fought through it and moved past all that, but still.
But she doesn't even go here. You got way more bigger problems than that. And they're
I
standing
actually
right in
like
front
that
of
green
you.
color on Nia Jax, but I'll never understand why she has to use leopard. I'll never understand why she has to use leopard trimming for everything.
Well, this is the evergreen nemesis of Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, who of course cashed in money in the bank earlier.
It's all water under the bridge now.
The eye of the storm is right
Beat
here
that ass!
in Dublin,
Yes, my
Ireland.
girl. You go, Jay. Beat that ass.
Perhaps the only woman who can flatten Nia Jax.
Whoa, do you have black underneath your hair? Move your hair. I want to see if you have a black undertone. Because I always dreamed of having an undertone under my hair. Like, if I can't really dye my whole head, at least I would want to dye my undertone. So I could always have a color in the inside of my hair.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead,
I
man.
thought it would be
Put
fun to
that
have
fight
Big
up.
Time Bex on Smackdown in Dublin, but now Big Time Bex is causing me
I have to
big
get
time
prostitute Stratton for getting as
trouble.
much
So I
as
just
she
got off the phone
has,
with Adam
considering
Pearce,
there is a lot
and
of,
he
there's
signed
still a
off
woman with
on
her
Big
name,
Time Bex
blonde,
being
bubbly
in my Big Time
personality.
main
Yeah.
event. So it's going to be Becky Lynch and Nia
A mean
Jax
girl's better than
versus
a
Jade
bubbly
Cargill
blonde
and
girl.
Tiffany Stratton.
At least sometimes.
Yay.
Who saw that coming? Driving up to
Right.
the place, but we got ourselves
Beat that ass.
trying to main event. And she wants to show
Hey,
up
but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that Jade and Tiffany are matching, kind of. Jade just all the time has chrome and leather. She just always has chrome and leather, and Tiffany just has cute fabrics.
You were bad. You're very much.
Yeah, look, fair enough, mate, for real, but I don't know, it seems like your mate stole your thunder last week. Now look, it's none of my business. But if I were you, I'd watch
Yeah,
out for that
I really
mid,
love
right?
Axiom's
Steam
mask.
every
It really
night.
does give me Power Ranger vibes.
Maybe everyone's forgotten exactly who I am. So allow me to remind you. No, hold on. I got this. Look, this is the Miz. Okay, the most decorated man here in WWE. A 10-time tag team champion. A future Hall of Famer. He's been creating a legacy since you guys were in diapers. All right, I've been watching this man since I was a little kid. He has every trick in the book. And you know why we're here and why you aren't? Is because he's smarter than everyone. And that is why we're in this position. Yeah. Because we are Mello Don't Miz. And we are
Did you just call him dumb?
here. Appreciate it.
Hi there. Something is off between Carmelo Hayes. What gave it away? The not so subtle him calling him dumb, or the fact that the Miz stole his win thinking he'd be okay.
You heard how Roxanne framed it. You know, Mello looked a little confused over the Miz taking Corey at the end of the match last week. Tonight, can they take another step forward? Motor City Machine Guns against Mello Don't Miz.
I'm just saying that whoever teams up with the Miz always gets betrayed.
Dublin, Ireland, what a great city.
Because look what happened to our truth.
Ken, JD, McDonough, we are so happy to be here for Friday Night Smackdown on the road to Clash in Paris.
And no commercials, for this is pre-recorded.
Keyword is the person who does the pin and gets the 3 count.
WrestlePalooza, yep. A pay-per-view they just made up off the whim because it's supposed to celebrate them being on ESPN. When really it's just another cash grab. Because I don't think $5,000, I don't think a fan is going to, that, like, you know, is middle class going to spend $5,000 on an event that is very, like, you know, very small. Because I saw the stage. Get out of here!
Make it go away. Make it go.
But they haven't been able to grab the significant.
Give me my fries, mommy.
Successful career, nothing quite prepared the Motor City Machine Guns for the chaos, the power.
In an article where it said that getting a seat in the front row at WrestlePalooza is $70,000 a day. WrestleMania or WrestlePalooza? Because I didn't see how much the I didn't see how much front row seats are, but I just saw how much back seats were, and I'm like, if the back seats are $5,000, then what is the front seat?
A shot at the goal.
I like that, just finding similarity. I find it
So funny. You're so dumb.
The Miz and Carmelo Hayes.
WrestleMania, yeah. WrestleMania, yeah. You gotta be rich. You gotta be a rich bitch if you want to get front row seats to WrestleMania.
This is petulance from a young man in this industry who's trying to make it to the top level, a level I lack that his mentor, the Miz,
When do you and your mom take a flight to Clash of Paris? Well, we have Clash of Paris money. How about that?
Trust the veteran to close things out. Last week, you're right, it was 95%.
Besides, honestly, even if we did have that much money to go to Clash of Paris, that's still stupid.
Immediately taken down
Like,
is the Miz as he tries to turn things around against Chris Sabin.
even if I, like, you know, put all my life savings in, I still would be like, damn, what do I do now? I look like Hulk Hogan? Hell no.
Shoulder tackle and then quick to get to work on the apron. Was Carmelo Hayes.
Don't compare me to that one, please. I'd rather be compared to Tupac more than anything. Even though that's happily more annoying.
Well mind, unmatched cohesion. That is the success story of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Chris Sabin taking flight here in Dublin. The 3 Arena is rocking for Smackdown.
Yeah, my brother's looking at a server that has. He's looking at the live TV server. I'm watching the pre-recorded Netflix version, so there's no commercial breaks.
Well, it's easy to appreciate the work of the Motor City Machine Guns. They're flashy, they're so good. But somebody who is really
Do I like the Attitude Era to an extent, but I was never truly there, so I'll never truly appreciate it. But I do like some occurrences.
They can get you out of a sticky situation.
Becky was crazy. Yep. It's a shame that it took so long for the Motor City Machine Guns to get to WWE. I'm still a big fan, but they were amazing back in TNA when I was still in the early 20s, early 30s. Yeah, I have no idea what their work is like until they came here. But I know that Johnny Gargano / Xavier Woods know them very well.
WWE champ, and what he is a countless time WWE tag champ. Mello keeps going like this. He won't be getting another one anytime soon. That's the
I'm
sad
kind of like a
reality.
female version of Tupac. I mean, I always get compared to it, but I think it's just because that's just what people stereotype whenever people wear bandanas. But the bandanas always been my style. Tupac didn't influence me for nothing.
You like very well hydrated adults, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've been drinking pints after pints of the
But I appreciate all the compliments, though. Yeah. I like Tupac's attitude. I just wouldn't want to, you know, I just wouldn't want to be off. That's all. At least I know I'm a Tupac that wouldn't be off. Oh, he got spiked. Did I watch Tupac movies? I mean, I could have sworn I did, but I forgot really which ones that he was in. I could have sworn I saw him once on Friday, but that could have been my imagination. I could have sworn that I saw him once vaguely on Friday. It was only for a brief moment.
Horribly wrong for Mello Don't Miz right now due to that lack of cohesion, the lack of the youngster Mello listening to the Miz, and now Miz has to ride out this storm on his own.
DDT into the cover. And the Miz able to get that left shoulder up just in time.
An example right there, something that is
Truth is
criminally
wrestling
undersold
tonight.
about the
Yes,
Miz
he
is that
is.
physical toughness. People love to poke fun, love to laugh.
Bringing out the Ron Killings inside him to fight Aleister Black.
But now on the wrong side of the tracks, we're trying to scramble out of that.
Miz in a compromised situation against the Motor City Machine Guns.
She might not want to eat because she had McDonald's.
Combo work always
She
so
didn't have no
dangerous
McDonald's,
for
she had
Shelly and
Checkers.
Saban.
It don't matter.
Exactly what we're talking about.
So what did that have to do with me?
And the save by Mello.
What did that have to do with me?
Finally, Mello does something to help the Miz out. About time to.
And now look at
They
the
did the
speed.
Young Bucks were known as Generation Me back then in TNA. I mean, I know of the Young Bucks, but I never seen them.
This referee needs to get control of this one.
Now, right now, Shelly and Saban, who have complete control of the Miz. Well, perhaps a Skull and Bones opportunity is available. Oh, the Miz turns things around.
Hey.
And sends Saban right into the corner.
Tremendous situation.
Instead of skull-crushing finale, able to counter.
They even had that one scouted. There was a tag there. I don't think Saban saw it.
That's funny. I was like, what comes around goes around. Carmelo's a high flyer too, man.
The attack is Carmelo Hayes. Oh, is he going up top looking for it? Carmelo, nothing but net.
And just as I thought, the Miz steal the tag. Yeah. Push him towards. Yes, thank you.
That was a carbon copy of how they won last week, and Mello just ruined it.
Oh, here's your chance. Come on, Mello. Here. Oh no.
Sent out by Shelly.
Shot to the face there.
Oh, that could have been your chance, Carmelo. Aw, you asshole, Miz. You asshole, Miz. You guys ruined everything.
Mello is the reason why the opponent was down to be covered away.
you're watching a USA server, I suggest you stop watching on. I should suggest you stop watching on USA TV and go watch it on the server. That way you could skip the commercials.
And that was a nice move. I'll hand it to Mello. But it's useless.
Because you can't blame me if I spoiled the ending or during the match. I said from the start I'm watching it on a server, not the channel.
Maybe now Mello's starting to understand.
Let's go backstage to Kathy Kelly. Good evening, Kathy.
Back to you, Tess. Well, congratulations are in order for this man right here. And first off, I have to say happy birthday.
Yeah,
On Monday, you and
it's
your
Jimmy
wife
Uso's
Vivian
birthday,
announced that
everyone.
News is on the way, so congratulations. Have you had even a moment to process this news?
It's Jimmy Uso's birthday.
All the love we've been receiving from everybody, and I mean from everybody. What up,
Aw. Sami Zayn, Mom, stop running like that. Stop running like that. That's annoying. Because if you fall on your ass, I'm going to laugh. Because I warned you.
But he's always got an uncle. And Sammy Uso. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Give him something for birthday. Give him.
Right here. Give it to him.
Sam? No? Yeah, you believe it.
Listen, I'm gonna shit the cell with you already. And we're not coming back to the family. I get that. But just know, when a newborn baby arrives, it'll have plenty of uncles in my family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna give you a blessing. You can name the baby after his favorite uncle. Uncle Solo. How's that? You like that?
I thought about it already.
I got a good answer for you.
No yeet.
That means no yeet.
Yeah, no yeet.
I don't think you need to worry about naming other people's babies. You need to worry about holding on to your United States championship.
What are you gonna do about it, Sammy? Is this another underdog story? Huh? Is that what it is?
You're not dealing with underdogs, ladies. We're dealing with WrestleMania main eventer, Sami Zayn. You know.
I do know. See you later. Probably sure.
Now Sammy has set his target.
Yay.
Smackdown from Ireland continues with the Queen Charlotte Flair on this road to Clash in Paris. She's in action against Piper Niven. That's coming up next. There is Piper Niven. Of course, you see her. Chelsea is far too obedient and in secret. Speaking of which, there is no need to continue with the saluting, Chelsea.
We've always saluted entertainment goddess like Chelsea
It's
Green.
Charlotte and Alexa. Fighting Secret Hervice once again for what, the third or fourth time already?
Look at that resume. Does it get better than that?
Wearing red.
From the Queen City, here's one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Charlotte Black! Wonderful to hear the continued appreciation for Charlotte, for Eric and Alexa Bliss, and North Bold again. Wait, let's get into how we've arrived.
After seeing how incredibly overdominant with the Mexican crowd, do you think they should give him a run with the Triple A title I mean, have you not heard the crowd in AAA as of lately? They kind of don't want Vikingo as champion for whatever reason.
One by one, and this was a piece de resistance, a 1-2 whammy from Fire and David, crushing Bliss.
At that point, they'd be like, any champion's better than Vikingo.
There is victory. You mentioned this rebirth of happiness and celebration from the fans with everything she has done in her magnificent career.
Too bad Alexa's not here,
And
but
especially most recently with Alexa Bliss.
it's alright.
It resonate of all time. I'll tell you what's fascinating. It shows you how much the bond between Flair and Bliss has grown. Flair is now out here potentially in a 3-on-1 situation in order to seek vengeance on behalf of her tag partner, who we don't call a friend.
Now that's how you do
but that
leopard.
is a risk
She always has
nobody's gonna
to.
take unless
She
you're
always has
Roman
to have jewel encrusted everything.
with somebody.
I never saw jewel encrusted leopard print before.
Piper Niven, on the other hand, had to witness her boss, Chelsea Green, get kicked a couple of weeks ago, and one of the miscreants involved in that was Charlotte Flair. So now this might be.
That was a spectacular counter of her own signature move. She went Charlotte right back with a hip up to her feet, and she mockingly salutes.
Of course, you would have enjoyed the caking, Joe Taz. You've never been shy to hide your bias.
I mean, let's just call it like it is. It's a situation where Chelsea Green is going for the unprettier, and somehow the skill and athleticism of Charlotte Flair
I don't want
puts her in
these. I don't want
position
these
to counter
season
it
fries
with
like
her
Bubba
own
ones.
signature move in the slam right in the kick.
A nasty breakout.
Don't got no taste to it. Just a little.
Yes, I do.
The
I paid that.
crossbody from up high, looking to close it up quickly, and Piper survives.
Charlotte Flair absolutely back to her best after a torrid start to this year. It really has been the
Fried asparagus is the
Bliss that has
best.
helped
Ew.
pull Charlotte out of the funk.
We never had asparagus in our lives, and I don't think we'll start.
And look at
I'd rather eat broccoli than asparagus.
on the apron, disrupt the rhythm of the match, and that creates an opportunity for Piper Niven.
Yeah, nice to have friends in this game, and
Has Stephanie wrestled lately? Nope, never. Not ever since she teamed up with Rhea, Io, and Nikki Bella. But it's for the best. Maybe she don't wrestle because they still need to work out who's even fighting her at Clash of Paris, or if she still is even fighting.
Back here in Ireland, the free arena. Dublin is rocking tonight. The road to Clash in Paris.
At least try it. No, I'm very picky.
Getting a good contested match here between Piper Niven and Charlotte Flair. Oh, run right into the post by Alpha.
Yes, Flaunt Chelsea Green. You're kind of rocking it with that plain white crop.
Does his ass to call the action, Joe Taz.
I'm trying to get my shot. You're constantly berating us.
I found ways.
Stay neutral.
I was in Georgia once visiting a friend and tried to fry Twinkie and fried Oreo. Oh my god, yeah.
Air conditioning in Europe, I complain about it every time, but no one
It tastes fine and all, but still, I don't like warm stuff. Well, to be more specific, I don't like battered deep fried stuff. Except a donut, because a donut doesn't have filling inside them all the time. They're just very chewy and hollow. Oh no, spamming won't do. No.
AKA the lovely lady.
No.
Been around this game a long time. And a lot gets past me, Joe.
Charlotte able to get back to her feet and free herself.
What are your
from
opinions
Piper.
on Wade Barrett during his Nexus days?
I
was still kind of a young one around those times, but
crossbody.
I was still a young one around those times, so I hardly remember that. I really don't have an opinion on that. I really remember Wade Barrett more for his solo run than his Nexus run. But I do know without his Nexus run, we wouldn't have superstars like Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Heath Slater. So yeah.
All the help she can get from this sold-out arena here in Dublin, but essentially in a 3-on-1 environment, and things are looking bleak.
Moments ago, Piper never delivering the cannonball right to
I'm
the
afraid I got the bad news. Yep, I remember him as Bad News Bear more than Nexus Barrett. I was maybe like 6 years old when he was in the Nexus. So get that.
Grievous bodily harm to Charlotte Flair, and it is now breaking Flair down.
Oh! Charlotte able to roll out of the way.
Just cannot leave Charlotte Flair that much time to bounce back.
And Flair.
I do, however, remember that when he was in his Nexus run, he did always have the London flag on his Speedos, and that was super cringe back then. I know he means well, but just having like, you know, your country flag on a Speedo is kind of cringe.
Landing the big boot as well. Flair with the sustained offensive attack.
Dropping the powerhouse Niven, who has no clue where she's at right now, and Chelsea Green on the outside is in panic mode.
Chelsea Green's got a busy weekend ahead. She's going to be part of NXT.
Little PK's in my room right now.
Massachusetts on Sunday.
I'm holding belt today.
Teaming up with Ethan Page, the North American champion.
I'm holding belt today in support of my friend who is at Anime NYC instead of me.
Unnecessary, but right now going in for the kill is the barrier smashing, game-changing.
Did I watch a lot of Black and Gold NXT? Not really, because I told you, I wasn't into wrestling when I was really young, so I didn't care about wrestling. I had a computer to go on Playhouse Disney and Noggin and Games to Girls and all that other Flash game bullcrap. Not to be on WWE. Why is a 5-year-old girl gonna be into wrestling at that time? When I'm into the girly princess shit.
She's looking for a second attempt at locking in the leg right.
There it is.
Charlotte clears her. Charlotte took care of her. And now there's the leg lock, but elbows up, distracting the ref. Oh, she's breaking her.
Can I hold the toy as a baby? Nah. I'll hold it the way I feel like it. I don't do fan service. When did I get into wrestling? I got into wrestling when I was like 15 years old. Yeah, I knew they would make her win, only to be in the good graces of these Ireland folk. I'll let you have it. Oh my gosh, but damn, Piper, she tore your suit apart. She tore her suit apart. If you're gonna spam, I'm going to block you, so cut it out. Already said no.
In regards to business, I have several negotiations in motion. One in particular is a done deal, just waiting for my signature.
Julia, that's the girl I was looking for. In case your secretary didn't, I wanted to tell you to your face that I would like an appointment with the champ.
Hello? Yeah, over here. I thought I made it crystal clear that any and all business inquiries for Julia, they can everyone.
Yeah, except I'm just sick and tired of
Nikki Cross is in the background, my girls.
I'm going directly to the champ.
She's in the background just staring at y'all in the corner.
You have to go through me first.
You think I'm gonna be mad at getting 2 matches instead of 1? Alright, bet. Because once I run through you, I'm going straight to Julia where she's gonna have to defend that title against me.
No, I'm not gonna ignore that. Nikki Cross was there. She just went down the stairs. And Nikki Cross finna try for the United States title.
One of John Cena's final appearances in Europe. The never seen 17 addresses it all. John Cena live here in Dublin. Next.
In a week filled with enormous news for us at ESPN, the WWE and ESPN partnering up beginning earlier than expected. September 20th.
Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to spend $30 on ESPN. Okay. Thank you. Looks like I'm gonna have to spend $30 on ESPN next month. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see though, like, you know, I'm waiting to see if maybe, like, you know, because ESPN subscriptions can be purchased on Disney Plus, and it's a little cheaper on Disney Plus to buy a bundle, unless they increased it. But if they didn't, I'm going to buy the Disney Plus bundle instead to save a few dollars, because $30 this in such a short notice of time is, like, you know, really ludicrous to me, but we'll pay it anyway because that's what they want. So it's the only way we'll have access to this shit. It's John Cena. It's John Cena. John Cena. What did you do with my food? Mommy, what? Why would you show me food and not give it to me? I said, all right, I'll have it. I never said anything about not having it. Wow, the first time you wear a black shirt. First time in a while he wore. I like that Ireland flag color. That's what. If you're gonna wear, see, that's how you wear country flags on yourself. Fuse it with a logo like John Cena. Thank you.
I haven't got enough salt.
Huh?
Enough salt.
I'll be the judge of that. It's not salty enough. You what?
With the chicken is alright. No, move the chicken.
Oh, I have it separate, so don't even worry about it mixing with the chicken. I don't really have an orange color. I mean, this is considered orange, but it looks more like a gold color to me, so. Who you think should be next opponent for Tiffany for the women's title? I have no idea, but hopefully it's not Nia Jax, because I'm so over Nia versus Tiffany. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest
He made him change. He made him change the whole line.
What a treat for all the generations of these idols.
The absolute. Ayo! Get the fuck out of here, that's Ayo. The absolute best fried chicken in the world comes from Jollibee, a Filipino restaurant. If you have the opportunity to go to one, it's life-changing. I never heard of that in my life, and Filipino, they be spicy chicken, and I'm not all for spicy chicken, but I'll take your word for it though.
Now it is back to business.
Distance is coming in just 9 days in Paris. That's for sure. Watch in Paris and then showdown.
In case your secretary didn't.
Nothing compared to my mom's chicken. She makes it salted up to perfection.
You guys are getting used. Give it up. Hey, it's always good to be back in England.
Excuse me?
Oh man, all you Irish people are the same. Drunk, washed up failures.
Hi, Chief.
And I tell you what,
If Hunter matches Piper against Smith, she will have numbers. That's what I thought would happen at first, but then they started this whole secret Hervice and stuff, so that never came to be. So I don't see that happening until they drop this whole secret Hervice gimmick.
My name is Logan Paul, the person that you paid your money to come see. So shut up! John Cena, I'm gonna keep it real with you, which I know is a little unusual because you're a professional pretender. And at this point, an actor who knows how to wrestle. This is it, John. This is what I can't say. They're bleeping you from TV. No one can hear you, which means no one can hear me.
That's the point.
I can't stand this, the disrespect towards me. These people at home, the Twitter warriors, they're gonna go online and call me an outsider. How? How am I the outsider? I have been doing this for 4 years. Every match I do is great. I've been doing this longer than half of the people on the roster. I am the best.
Nope, you're just a part-timer.
I am next up. And when are you idiots going to accept me?
A part-timer that WWE pays a lot just because they want your stupid company's money.
You, sir, are a corporate boss. You will do whatever the bosses tell you to do. The bosses tell John Cena to roll over. He rolls over on his back like a good boy. Logan Paul does whatever he wants. And if I want attention, I don't have to get naked at the Oscars to get it.
I remember that.
John Cena, you said it yourself. I am a moment maker. I am an eyeball magnet shot. Okay. Y'all gotta collect the 3 brain cells. It's perfect. Let's play a game. Because you're right.
It does not
You're
seem
right about one thing.
like that dude has been wrestling in WWE for 4 years.
Let's play a game.
Unfortunately, yes, but he's only had, what, like I think maybe 11 or like, you know, 8 matches or something. So, for someone who's been there so long, he had very handful amount of matches.
Who is the imposter? The guy that leaves this ring to go to pretend to be someone else, or the guy who stays here to be himself? These are facts. And the
That was fucking slimy.
fact is, I am Logan Paul, and I am here to stay. And John Cena, I cannot wait to share the ring with you in Paris. But I'm not signing a cohabitation agreement, buddy. This is my house now, John.
Biker?
Logan Paul is an undeniable presence. Logan Paul is a tremendous athlete. Logan Paul is
That doesn't make up for anything. That'll always be people's excuse.
Logan Paul is a future WrestleMania main event. These are things I believe to be true. And boy, they make me upset. And they make you upset too, don't they? And I can tell why you're upset for years. You have been calling him everything, but you stuck on this one term for Logan Paul. I guess double chooses wanker, but
Yeah. I'm sorry it doesn't mean as much to us than it does you.
here is Logan Paul
So
is an
Triple H
outsider.
let Piper pin Charlotte. Do that.
We got to course correct.
Does that make sense?
We gotta
Chelsea
see the leader,
Green
we'll
should
stop
be
it.
pinning Charlotte and getting a major push. Well, it was Piper's match. They only
Logan Paul is
made
not
Piper
outsider.
fight because to represent for the island folk and to win for the island folk.
Disappointment.
Otherwise, there was really no reason.
You're a disappointment because we were so excited when you came
Somebody
here
for
and I
Ireland
sat
had to
and
win
talked to you
for
hours
WWE
on your
tonight.
podcast as a family.
Because
We
it's not gonna
opened
be-
our arms
it's not
to
gonna
you
be
and
Becky
instead of
Lynch.
respecting this house, what the hell do you do? You use us as some branding opportunity to buy another Pokemon card.
I drink that for show speed, not for him. It was always for show speed and not him.
And on top of that, you got the audacity to come out here and bully my family, step into our home, and then brag to me that you put your life on the line for a grand total of 23 matches?
Yeah, see, I was like, that's not even that much. Wow, I was way off, but I'm like,
23. That's an amazing number
it can't be more than
because I have given my heart and soul to this business.
23 matches.
3 years. You understand?
What about KSI? Oh hell no, he can fuck himself too. Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast can go fuck themselves. KSI is the only one I care about when it comes to Prime. Show speed. And I think a little bit of Kai Cenat.
You're making 5 videos with your brother. You see, Logan, we got all this potential, but that's the one difference between me and you, and that's why they are the way they are. Every single time I step in this ring, whether I got 100 moves, 5 moves, or 1 move, all I do is ask one question and my track record proves it. What can I give to this business? The reason they give you a hard time is because they can see your slimy dog. Every time you step in this ring, you got one question, but it's different. It's what can you get from this business? It does not matter, my man, I'm dropping some wisdom on you, shut your mouth. It does not matter how fast you can run, it does not matter how high you can jump. It does not matter how many
23 in 4 years, 5.25 matches in a year and getting paid. I know. And WWE wonders why they're losing so much money.
Yeah, that tracks. That sounds really good. Logan Paul is a parasite. The truth is a jagged pill, and the truth is, you step into this business and suck everything you can. You have sucked opportunity away in my final moments of deserving superstars like Dom Mysterio, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, the Usos, Jacob Fatu, just to name them all.
You dumb. They put AJ Styles' chance over the Logan Paul sucks chance. Okay, with Piper getting the pin, that gives Creative a reason to have Piper and Chelsea feud in the future. If they need it, if they don't, then it elevates Piper a little bit. That's what it should have been all along. But then Alpha Fire came. Because remember, it was just Piper before Alpha Fire came in.
You know a lot about hustle. You know nothing about loyalty or respect. And the first thing you should understand, if you are going to make it in any long-term capacity in this business, this is never your house. I learned the hard way. This is their world. As far as a cohabitation agreement, I read the news, homie. You got plenty of legal trouble. The only agreement we have is you better bring your A game to Paris. You understand?
Is he referring to him having legal problems because of the bottles he uses in Primes? Because that's the only thing I could think of. You don't know, mommy, so... What is it then? When who was talking about it? She don't know. No, I don't. Because it resets just fine.
You will either understand what it means to give up yourself.
I think Grayson versus Logan will be a good match, even though I barely like either. Well, they're portraying Grayson Grayson Waller as a heel. So I don't think a silly heel is going to clash very well with the asshole heel.
Beat that.
I love the fans have been waiting John Cena to turn heel for years, and then when he actually does the same, they immediately want him to turn back to babyface because he didn't do a good job. That's all they wanted. They were thinking John Cena would do a good job, but he can't because he's been a babyface for too long that he can't see himself and feel himself as a heel. So that's why. There've been so many times where the camera guys caught him, like, you know, like wanting to break down because he's getting booed, but he can't because he knows that's what he's supposed to be getting, but he can't see it like that. Hi there. Some wrestlers are just not cut out for the gimmick change when they've been doing it for decades. That's why Rey Mysterio said he'll never turn heel.
So when I beat you, there'll be no excuses. Now you and I can work tonight, and we can be cute, but after we beat Becky and Nyla, I'm coming for my title. Becky.
I think she does have a black overtone over her white wig, but I can't really tell because she hasn't moved her hair yet.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by...
Wow, I love that poncho. I love that poncho that Beef-Ass has.
Trying to get back to gold. We're going to get this dangerous and sinful MFT.
I never seen a leather poncho. Okay. There's no commercials, so...
You're scared of John Cena. Now, listen to me. Subconsciously, you're scared of the mystique of John Cena. 17-time world champion. Super Cena. It's not 2010. That's not Super Cena. Don't get me wrong, he's still John Cena. You're Logan Paul. You're in your prime. You gotta make this right tonight. We embarrassed you. We're going to make this right tonight, whatever it takes. That's all.
Very direct message from Drew McIntyre.
Starting to think John is going to be an absolute star as a heel. He's already gotten the crowd's attention. Yeah, but the thing is, he's starting to get a lot of cheers more than boos lately, and WWE is really thinking like, now he's getting too much cheered to the point where they're like, yeah, no, we have to babyface turn him because he's getting cheered too much, even when he's doing heelish things. kind of not good because they still have to do. There's still some things he needs to do as a heel, and if the crowd likes that, then it won't bring the dramatic effect as well.
They run Smackdown, and then you look at who he drops out, and it just has that gravitas, it has that seriousness. It's he that looks over at Tama Tonga, JC Mateo, Tonga Flowaway, wrestling in that team.
So I think soon enough WWE is going to babyface turn Dom sooner than we think. First we need to put this AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio feud behind us. Then we could discuss where he goes then.
This match are going to work themselves a #1 contenders opportunity on Smackdown next week in a match against our winners from earlier, Mello Don't Miz. So this is a massive moment for both teams.
We'll get right to a power matchup right away with Angelo Dawkins and Tom DeLoach.
I wanted to say this before, but I think that the Street Profits attire is a reference to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something, because I'm not really sure.
And did he get up with that drop kick from that height?
Remember that time The Rock said, "You look like a Black Will Smith"? That's the vibe I'm getting. It's a joke. It's a joke, you guys. He was talking about. He said that to Kevin Hart.
He is so springy. He was just a massive man. I really see the arena in Dublin is sold out, and it has been roaring all night long. Compact, powerful, sneaky athleticism for that body type.
What I really like about JC Mateo is he follows orders to a T, unlike the likes of Jacob Fatu, who got ideas above his station at one point now. JC Mateo knows full well the mission from Solo Sikoa is acquisition of all the gold on Smackdown. Part of that process is winning this, getting yourself a #1 contenders match next week, and then winning the gold.
No, it cannot be AJ creative allowed. That's the type of wrestler he is. I didn't hear no one else complaining when Sami Zayn did it.
Montez forward, and we should be used to it by now, but it always blows minds. Blowing the mind of Montez.
Nobody else complained when Sami Zayn did it, so.
Trim it in right to his right shoulder. Just like that, Tonga takes care of Montez Ford.
Just like a joke, how important the numbers game is for Solo Sikoa, who does not live up to the name Solo whatsoever. That is one smart man with a lot of tactical acumen who's put together a terrifying crew that always have the odds in their favor.
See that stage many times. His family's spiritual. He has tried to recruit folks back.
Have you ever seen Will Ospreay? No, I have not.
But here's the deal in life, Joe.
That name sounds familiar, though.
Rubbish families, and in Solo Sikoa's eyes, he is one of them. So he put together his own much improved family, and it has led to a lot of success for Solo. I'm pretty sure soon the NFTs.
And in his case, of course, it wouldn't be rubbish, it would be royalty, as he was born into, arguably, and you could make an argument for many families, but arguably, one of the greatest families that the industry has ever known and ever seen. Roy Brickley alone, even in the modern generation, let alone the past 50 years of relatives.
Royalty with no loyalty to Solo Sikoa, hence the moves he has made to put this terrifying unit together. And now Tongaloa in complete control, and the flashing moves of Montez Ford look to have slipped away, at least for now.
Tongaloa, who just watching stylistically,
that's tough.
And You can tell how much he enjoys delivering pain.
Well, here's the deal with Tonga Loa. He is the son of Haku, the unquestionable toughest man in the history of this game. And those genes went directly to his son. So I'm someone who would not get in the ring with Tonga Loa under any circumstances.
We're looking at houses to move in and just going to places far away and close by is exhausting when you're doing it, like, you know, 4 times in one day. And I have to do it again twice on Sunday.
Alongside Angelo Dawkins, who can't get a sniff into
I'm just thankful it's in the afternoon and not the evening.
Montez for Houston. Back in July of 11th, when they lost the titles to the
What was I eating? I was eating chicken and french fries that my mom made for me. She just put it in the pot because she was too lazy to put it in the bowl. Why did McAfee leave WWE? He didn't leave. He didn't really leave. He just temporarily took mental health time, and he wanted to focus more on his podcast than on WWE work. But they did confirm that Pat McAfee would be a commentator at WrestlePalooza, so we will see Pat McAfee there. Because since WrestlePalooza is to celebrate ESPN, of course he's going to want to do a story and cover that.
Trying to put themselves back in position. JC Mateo to cover Montez Ford. Yes! JC Mateo is exactly what we're talking about. The surprising athleticism from that ultra-compact, powerful build as Solo Sikoa cheers on his MF.
I'm trying to avoid one cookie. Yeah, put me down.
Montez Ford had to be impressed by that explosive athleticism from JC Mateo, although he may not be appreciating it right now.
Mateo comes running in, but Ford with just enough left to get out of the way. You can see the way it affects JC Mateo.
Using JC Mateo's athleticism against him there, but still not good enough to get that tag to a fresh Angelo Dawkins.
Tonga trying to contain Ford.
Ford just crumbled there. He managed to get out of the move, but wasn't able to do anything about it once he got free. Nothing left in the tank, but he's trying to get it out. Oh, this is working great for the MFTs here. The crawl is on for Montez Ford. B-Fab leading the cheers. An attack here.
You've got to crawl, Montez.
And he falls big. Angelo Dawkins. Doc looking to get to work.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. He jumped over JC.
Who do not know what has hit them at this point.
Doc has found his gear.
And how quickly did this one turn around? And JC Mateo is a huge man. For Angelo Dawkins with ease.
A little too heavy after a while.
And into the waistlock.
Gliding out of there, but JC Mateo looks exhausted at this point. Taking a lot of abuse in this one. Burned off a lot of energy, and now it's 2-on-1.
And the combo offense for Montez.
Your thoughts on kayfabe? It's only good and depending on who you are and who you are when it's done and at what time.
If this one ended there.
Hey, look at Aleister Black. Look at Aleister Black. He got punctured. He got punctured by Seth Rollins like years ago, and he still keeps that gimmick up by wearing a white eye contact. And it worked out for him.
Running interference.
JC Mateo tore the islands. JC Mateo to put it away. Tess is on. Tess with the kick out.
They've modified version of the
You
tour
look like
of the
Dakota
islands
Kai.
that didn't quite get all
Not
the way
really,
on
but I
test.
wish I had her
They
hair.
used to
I
on the
wish I had her hair, definitely. Hey. He's not that affected. Yeah, forget it.
Look at the size, nearly 7 foot, as he's wrecking Jimmy Uso.
2 shots from a steel chair, and it is Tonga in pursuit of Big Jim.
Yeah, there's lots of superstars that are cute, my guys, so... Oh my god. For crying out loud. Montez, if he didn't catch you, you would have missed that. You see why I tell you that Javon Evans does it better? Because look at him. They both jump high. They both throw their weight around all the time. And Javon always does it better. I like Dakota. She got potential. Yeah, I've been hearing nice stuff about her. She's doing well in the independent circuit in Australia.
Aleister Black.
Whoa, does Aleister Black have... Oh, for a second I thought he was wearing 2 white eye contacts. I was like, whoa, did I miss something where he now wears one, both white? What's the main event? I think it's Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill versus Nia Jackson, Becky Lynch.
And has lingered in the poisoned mind of Black ever since, and tonight is the night he expunged.
How dare they skip Aleister Black's entrance though?
Poisoned mind is an appropriate descriptor. Well, I wouldn't say that to his face.
Also, that jacket is so thick.
Intimidated by her, and they keep
That little sweater is so thick, along with wearing that vest.
the locker room to do the same. However, our truth will not be that fortunate tonight.
Aleister Black against Aleister.
Dublin, Ireland, what's up? I'm gonna tell y'all what's up. I got some good news and I got some bad news. Bad news is I'm not gonna be able to make it tonight. I know, I'm sorry. My bad. I flew to Dublin, Georgia. I'm not Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin,
I didn't
Georgia.
even know there was 2 places with Dublin in it. So I just started Dublin, and I ended up in Dublin, Georgia. My bad, but I made a call with one of my good friends, Aleister Black, never Flair. Say hello to my little friend.
Damian Priest replacing R-Truth. Who would have thought? Whoa, but I did like his new Titantron. He's kind of using a fuchsia color.
3 weeks ago, that black mass that crushed in the head of Damian Priest, and now he comes out here and is face-to-face taking business with Aleister Black.
Who are you talking about?
3 weeks of rage.
Oh wait, you're talking about Dakota Kai. No, I don't think so. Maybe she was NXT champion a few times, but I can't really remember because I didn't really watch her when she was in her NXT days.
of security coming over to take care of the situation.
Good, it was about to be a major crime scene.
Look at them surrounding him. They can't hold him back. They can't hold
Oy.
No!
Oy.
The shots are just bouncing off. Damian Priest tonight, who is now in hot pursuit.
Big strike. And now they're crawling back out on the floor. It was just 3 weeks ago tonight that we were scared for Damian's future.
Oh God, you're going to need a catapult to calm Damian Priest down when he's in this kind of mood.
Black had him laid out 3 weeks ago. R-Truth said, I got a friend here who wants to see you. And speaking of attacks, that had us all
Well
scared.
then,
For the health and safety of the
WWE
superstar,
has,
we're
like, you know,
concerned
certainly
with
gotten a
the
weird
status
kink
of
of
undisputed
backstage
champion
brawls.
Cody.
First it
Been a
was
couple weeks since
Rusev, and then
Drew
it was
McIntyre
Lash
attacked
and Nia
Cody Rhodes.
Jackson.
As
Now
for a
it's
medical update,
probably those guys,
unfortunately, we
Damian
cannot
Priest and
provide
Aleister Black.
one at this time. We are efforting to do so, but let's remind you what happened when Cody was attacked by Cody.
So this was a couple of weeks ago at Smackdown. McIntyre launched a shocking attack on Cody, splintering out of death with a claymore, using the head of Cody Rhodes to smash it open. And like Joe said, we have not received medical updates on Cody. We are endeavoring to get as much news.
What's the bleeding story?
Can I see Dawkins as a single wrestler? He was supposed to be a single wrestler as well as Montez years ago. They were supposed to betray one another years ago, but that never came to be.
That's not. Let me take that.
I'll give you an official.
I was like, yeah, you can't read the script.
Cody Rhodes is a little bitch. But Cody, I've done you a favor. I've given you a gift. I've given you more time with the thing you value more in this entire world, the WWE Championship. So hold it tight. Kick the wife out of the bed and sleep with it. Take some selfies with it, because inevitably you're going to have to fight Drew McIntyre. I'm one of the only people in WWE that's pinned you, and the next time I pin you, I'm taking that bloody title. Now, I've been walking around backstage, this is what I did a couple of weeks ago, and guess how many people have chastised me and told me off? 0 people. They don't want your spot, buddy. You've got no friends left in WWE. It's okay. I'll tell you what's going on at the top.
Oh, Randy! It's Randy! Randy Orton's back, y'all. It was supposed to be him before you, but that's not how it came. That's not how it came. Randy Orton.
Sitting here high above in Ireland now. RKO muscle.
Professor, they don't appreciate what KT.
Let's get one thing clear. Tiffy and Jay need to realize they cannot step to me like that. So since we have to tag tonight, let's get on the same page together, okay?
Okay, well, let's get one thing clear. We are still mortal enemies, okay? But those people don't appreciate it. They need to know that I am their hero, okay? All right, so I need to win.
I'm glad she's self-aware. They're still mortal enemies.
Sounds good. I'll see you out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you will. You see me right there. They'll see me. They'll see me win.
That sounds funny.
Hey, next week, the road to the Clash in Paris. It stops in Lyon, France. This is one of the decibel-bursting all-time crowds, and they get the U.S. Championship.
She's funny when she crashes out, at least.
Again, there's just announced 2 teams, both winners tonight, both with one goal in mind to win tag gold. They're going to get the chance to become #1 contenders next week in Lyon, France, as the Student Province go head-to-head with Mello Don't Miz.
And it is a tag team title defense. Charlotte, as they like to say on social media, the Queen and Bliss. Flair and Bliss against Alba and Piper, the secret Hervice.
Did Joe Tessitore just call them Charlexes?
There's Nia Jax. Next start as she arrived to remind Tiffany Stratton that they have business to deal with. Nobody expected the business would come this way. Teaming with Double Zone Becky Lynch.
I think she has renounced citizenship of Dublin. Becky Lynch not on the globe. I think she hates Hollywood now.
Pink. Pretty pink for Tiffany. Oh, they skipped her entrance there. Why are they skipping entrances today? Unless that the video's just edited out that way. But anyway.
Saying Dublin doesn't appreciate me.
Oh, who did they ever beat?
Tiffany Stratton just 3 weeks ago. 20-plus battle SummerSlam. Now teammates, the women's champion Tiffany Stratton, the Storm Jade Cargill opposite this matchup of Becky Lynch and Nia Jax.
And to be clear, Jade Cargill has reiterated that she still wants another opportunity at her tag partner tonight, Tiffany Stratton. So keep an eye on that relationship. Oh, keep your eye on Becky Lynch too. While I talk about that relationship, it will be remiss of me to not mention that Becky Lynch once upon a time had a nose plastered across her face by tonight's tag partner, Nia Jax. So
Hey, you know, it would be more, if she really trying to wear plaid for the Ireland folk, it would have been more traditional if she chose a green color. Green with black and red pattern lines on the inside. I know that's a traditional Ireland plaid color. I love how she's wearing a little ruffle miniskirt over the bottom of the bikini top, the bikini, like, you know, bottom.
Becky Lynch has a trick or two up her sleeve.
Nia with the leg drop as Becky Lynch holds her in place.
Yeah, something is missing from Cruz. I can't quite call it. Blame it on creative. I don't know. He looks pretty much the same to me, and that's the whole problem.
What a scene here as Nia Jax and Becky Lynch look to get the best of Tiffany Stratton. Moments ago, the gutsy WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Time went up top, swan top to the floor. You actually saw her reach for the back of her head as she was taking out both Becky and Nia.
It's always funny when somebody hits a high-risk move like that from the top of the ring all the way down to the outside on the floor. Even if it connects with your opponent, it still bloody hurts. Okay, it hurts more if you miss. But there's such a fall involved there. No matter how you land, no matter who you connect with, it's
poor Tiffany.
You got to think of the cost-benefit analysis in a match like this and see then what happens with these things.
It paid off for a few seconds, but a course, Becky Lynch then pivotal in getting her team back on top with that crushing leg drop from Nia Jax.
As Becky was able to hold and pin Tiffany in place, and the next thing you know, Nia Jax came crashing down.
One of your favorite songs, isn't it, Cortez?
I can't recognize any of the changes.
Whatever it was.
Gaelic is wonderful.
I will tell you right now, Becky Lynch did not appreciate that song. I'm sure the people around her
did not appreciate that song.
Exactly what that was, but Becky Lynch did not enjoy it.
Becky Lynch went on an epic
Captain Obvious.
to open up this Friday night Smackdown here in her native country.
Ugh. Way to roll her off.
Right with us here, it is a sold-out 3 arena here on the road to Clash in Paris. That's just 9 days away, but what a spectacle we have had here in Dublin, Ireland. And now, Jade Cargill, face-to-face
nobody's
with
helping
Becky
you now.
Lynch. Did you ever think you'd see this?
Not tonight. Raw superstar Becky Lynch now facing off with a storm and losing this battle. It's a dream match right here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If there's anything like Rhea Ripley, she would get a standing ovation as well.
Becky Lynch, the man, is already in that.
They're definitely gonna plan Becky versus Jade sometime.
A taste of the power of Jade Cargill, the throwaway slam. And now Becky trying to gather herself.
You do have a black undertone. I love it. It's just that it's on the very end of your hair. Yeah, that's really good coverage though where you can see a tinge but not fully when you move your hair. But then again, people usually who do that only get rainbow colors. I never see them get black and white colors because if people get black and white hair, it's always split.
A millisecond away from victory there. How impressive is Jade Cargill thus
Had a
far?
bad day seeing your
Can
face
she
and hearing your
close it
voice
out?
here
That's
now.
the question.
I'm so glad.
Sometimes they give it straight in his corner, and maybe out for the rest of this match until effectively we 2-on-1 here.
Now Jade is going for one more, and now Becky does tag Nia Jax. She needed that badly. And Jade turns right back to Becky Lynch, just ragdolls her across the ring.
Well, she did not see the tag, that's the issue. Nia Jax is the legal woman here, and Jade Cargill doesn't know.
Becky Lynch just exited the ring. And now the senton from Nia, who is the legal participant, and now Nia Jax is lining it up for the Annihilator. Oh, and Jade
Do it.
Becky Lynch is going to take a walk away from the ring. She's nowhere to be found.
It's 2-on-1, we're getting quick tags here. Prettiest moonsault ever. Jade Cargill is now legal.
Stop running like that.
Becky Lynch exited Nia's leg with
Yay, my girl.
Well, that's the end of that.
But these two SummerSlam opponents are on the same page here.
Well, that's the end of that. Whoa, what? Whoa, wait. Not yet. Logan Paul, you're about to attack him?
I just said from broadcast.
Oh. Oh. Wow, that's kind of a cool cliffhanger, at least. Oh wow, what a cliffhanger.
That's because,
I know, Ma. Thanks for telling me what I just saw.
whatever it takes. You know how he listens to everybody.
Yeah, thanks for telling me what I literally just saw. Oh, wow. Nick Aldis said he got word from Brock Lesnar, but really, they finally decide what he's going to do with Brock Lesnar. And if the rumor is true, like I said, weeks before about Brock Lesnar and John Cena happening in September, then this is the like one of the main events that they'll have for WrestlePalooza. What better way to make Brock Lesnar's comeback than a brand new spanking new PLE pay-per-view? But now Logan Paul punching him and hit and run. That wasn't pleasant, but still, that's quite the cliffhanger because Brock Lesnar. But that's the end of the show, though. It was commercial free because it was pre-recorded, but maybe next week I will actually watch live this time, just so we can actually see it happen live, and I don't have to end it this early because I kind of don't want it to end this early, but I don't have nothing. So I'm just going to get down with editing my last few features for my Digital Circus video. I should have that up this Sunday because Heat Wave is this Sunday, and I'm definitely going to be streaming that. So until then, I'm just going to, test if everything is heard properly on the video, and then I'm just going to make a thumbnail, and that's it. But otherwise, it should be up to go soon. So I'm just going to get to that. But thanks for watching.
My food was good.
Yeah. I'm just going to... damn it, you forgot what... anyway, thanks for watching, and my donation links are down below. Cash App or Ko-Fi, any and all donations are well accepted, as well as the links to the Knock and Chew Out Instagram and the Knock and Chew Out Discord. Follow them all so you can hear the latest on WWE news, as well as the Discord, so you can chat with me and keep in touch with me. Thank you, Ma. Can I finish first? So when you're on the Discord, you can chat with me when I'm offline, and I can provide information as well if you can't access Discord for whatever reason. And the wrestling server website is not available because honestly, though, when I knew it was gonna have the pre-recorded shots of the episode, I knew it was gonna be in parts, and I think you should find a better watch wrestling website. There's many, but this is just my go-to one, and my go-to one has it all in parts, but I know some people don't like to watch parts. They like to watch the whole video all in one. So just go on another watch wrestling and you should be fine. So that's all I'll say about that. But thanks for watching, and I will see you again this Sunday for NXT Heat Wave. There's a lot to watch on there, as well as seeing Blake Monroe versus Jordan Grace and Javon Evans versus Obafemi. Those are the top two matches I'm looking forward to the most. So I'll keep you in touch and stuff. And remember, on Sunday I'm going to be looking for our new house locations. I hope this one that we see in particular speaks to us, because it looks really good in the photos. And what really piques my interest about this house is that it has, not only is it halfly furnished, but it also has a mini PC setup. And I was like, wow, if I could turn this into my room, I could start the process of making a real setup for my streams, and that would be amazing. So I really hope that we can find a compromise and stuff, and I hope it's I hope it looks as it does in the pictures, because I'm gonna be pretty upset. But if not, we'll just keep looking. We'll find a place eventually. We have plenty of time. But thanks for watching, and you'll see me again on Sunday. So bye. I love you guys, and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.